welcome to the Red Couch. I'm your host, Peachy Burn. Right here you have to the left side of me,
I'm Peachiesuze.
Peachiesuze. And to the right, and to the right side of me you have
Miss Butters Basics. Hello.
Miss Butters Basics.
We're the food chain.
The food chain.
Peaches and butter.
Peaches and butter.
Getting burnt.
Getting burnt. Oh, I don't know about that. But anyway, so we just gonna get right to it. One of the topics that I said. Now I want you to listen closely to what I'm saying. And if you want to comment, you want to write something, feel free to do so. Here's the question. Or actually, here's the statement. And ain't nobody gonna have nothing to say about it because it's the facts. It's true.
Actual factuals.
If a woman has a man as a best friend, one of the following things had to happen.
Wait, what's this? I don't
best
know.
friend, because I'm clarifying.
I can't wait to shut all this down. Go ahead.
Let's do it. Let's shut it down.
Remember,
right?
she is the anti-fuck boys, fuck girl.
Butter coined it. I don't.
Listen,
don't
I heard.
necessarily say
Oh, here she come. She's a man eater. That's what I heard. But anyway, we're gonna get to it right now. So, a woman that has a man as a best friend had to do one of the following things. Y'all had to have sex in the past. That's one. He tried to get with you, but you didn't like him. That's two. Or y'all dated for a short time and y'all just didn't have sex. That's three. And four, y'all grew up together, but even then, if you strip butt naked in front of him, he'll take it. What's your reaction?
I would say it's false.
Okay.
I have a male best friend. We've been best friends for about maybe 10 to 12 years. I met him at work at Juicy Couture when he was working there. And, you know, we exchanged numbers and I invited him to come clubbing with us and we've been best friends since. And we fight like brothers and sisters, cats and dogs, but never no sex, never no dating, never any of that.
So you gonna tell me in front of the world, and we might have to call him right now and ask him. Yeah, you heard that laughing?
Is he a straight man?
Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny. Okay.
You know Johnny.
Look at you. Look
I've met him before.
Look at her face.
He's uberly straight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Johnny. Okay. And he's your best friend.
He's my best friend, yeah.
Bestie.
That like literally you know someone's your best friend when y'all can go months without talking because you're that mad with the person and then have a conversation like it's nothing. Like this is somebody who like this is my best friend. Like all my deepest, darkest secrets this man knows.
Okay. That's a bestie.
Yeah, like body counts, everything. When I have sex, he's one of the first people I call like, hey, let me tell you what just happened.
Okay. With that said, has Johnny has Johnny ever tried to kick it to you? Boom. No.
We're literally.
The first time Johnny said something to you was like, "Yo, you look good, Peachiesuze."
No, Johnny's never tried to kick it to me.
Not one time.
No.
Why does your face look like that?
I don't know. It's like
really
with
exactly
deception.
Right, because
No.
Johnny saw her and
Have
was like,
you tried to kick it to
"It's
him and it didn't
love."
work?
No.
Oh, that's
If I could
the
be
question.
honest, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? When I first met Johnny, I thought he was gay. He was working in Juicy Couture, so I was like, and I have a weird attraction to gay men. Like I meet gay men, I just want to be their friends.
Okay.
It's so like
I
not
didn't mean to
attracted.
make that face. I'm
no,
sorry.
no, but not attracted to them as in attracted to them. Like anytime I meet a gay guy, like I just vibe with them, and like we always just become friends. So at first,
I think that's every woman.
Yeah, well, not every woman. Like Johnny tells me the reason why I can't find a man or a good man. She's like, you hang out with gay men too much. That's all you want to hang out with. That's all you're always like just around. So you know. But at first, that's what I thought.
And you said at first you thought Johnny was gay.
Yes, because he worked at Juicy Couture.
Johnny,
Just
I
because of
hope
where he
you're
worked.
not watching. Johnny, I don't want to be disrespectful, and I don't want to say the wrong thing, Johnny. But she said she thought that when she first saw you, you was a little fruitacious.
But I told him that before. I'm like, well, you know, because of course we asked like, well, why, like, did we never like we just like people always ask like, how did y'all become friends? And it's just like, well, when I first met him, I just thought he was gay. He
So
worked at Juicy Couture.
All right. So I don't know if I don't know if we could use him as an example then, because he's gay.
No, he's no. He is nowhere
No,
near
I mean,
gay. No, he is no. That was
not
me.
that I have anything.
That was
you
me
know,
assuming.
what's your preference is your preference,
No,
my
no,
brother.
no.
Was it
You know what
easy
I'm
to
saying?
assume that he was gay?
No, I just assumed
It was hard to.
because he worked at Juicy Couture, so I just assumed that.
Okay. Oh well.
I was young. I was like 22, 23. So I'm just like, what are you doing working at Juicy Couture? Like,
Making money.
yeah, but I wasn't in that mind frame at that time. Like, now it's like, okay, if a nigga got a job, he got a job. But at that time, I was like, oh, Juicy Couture? Huh.
I mean, on that subject and talking about jobs and dudes having jobs, what kind of job your man gotta have?
Goodness gracious.
What kind of job your man gotta have? How much money does he have to be making? Where do you stand on that? Is it something that is a must? Like you must have somebody that's making a lot of money? How does that work with you?
Goodness.
Well, this is what I always say about that, right? It doesn't.
Hold on 1 second.
It doesn't matter how much your man really makes, because I always say that you can have $100,000 job and have $2 in your bank account, and you can have a job where you make $40,000 a year, but you got $40,000 in your bank account because you know how to save, you know how to manage your money right. So what kind of job you have doesn't really matter, because I've dated plenty of bums with great jobs, and I'm like, how are you still a bum?
Did they smoke weed?
Yeah.
So let me tell you what happened.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what let me tell you what
See,
happened.
What happened was
A lot of dudes value weed over their relationship. Let me say that again.
Is that for real?
Yes. A lot of dudes value weed over their relationship. Now, y'all may not notice this, but I'm going to have to put it out there like that, right? Man, y'all can say whatever you want to say, too, at the end of the day. But I feel like a lot of dudes I smoke weed. I didn't mean to say that on camera. I hope my moms ain't watching. I smoke, every now and then. But you got to learn how to budget yourself. What a lot of dudes do, they spend their last on the weed, and then they ain't got no money to pay for their food or whatever it might be.
Now you
So they go buy one of those girlfriends.
Right. Or right. What you said? Say that again?
I said they just go over by one of the girlfriends.
Right. I'm going to get high.
We gonna be like, come on, baby, come on, I'ma feed you.
Like, oh, my boo came to spend time with me. He came
Right.
to
Meanwhile-
spend time with your fridge.
Meanwhile, he's a homosexual, okay? So
Right.
he's only coming by to see you every day because he need to eat. He ain't
When I
got no
heard
groceries
that
in his
word,
house.
homosexual.
But look, check this out.
I couldn't believe my ears.
Listen, you need to turn that so they can see everybody.
I'm trying.
Listen to this, right? Sometimes we all end up in situations where we might not have money, we might not have food, and we might not have things that help us grow
Shelter.
and shelter. So you know what we go to? Our ladies. What you got in your refrigerator? That's it.
Nothing.
You-
I got
you-
a can of peas in there, and I
you're
don't
not-
even eat peas.
You're not really like that.
Okay, I'm not. I will feed a nigga.
Right.
But no more. But I ain't doing that no more. After the last one I dated, the last one that I dated who just was living so poorly, I was like, yo, I can't, no.
All right.
No.
So now that we getting into that, right? How is it that you can actually be with someone for a long period of time and that person doesn't have what you need financially?
Who said anything about being with someone a long period of time?
What's a long period of time?
A year or more is very long for me.
All right. So what's
I'm
dated?
giving
You
you
said
between 3 and 6 months. If you ain't together by then, I'm gonna head out.
So between the 3 and 6 months, is that like your boyfriend or something?
I mean, I'm one of the people when I date someone, I be spending like every day with them. So we always be seeing each other every day, up under each other and all that. Like, it's a little irksome.
Here we go. This is another. We
So
going from
same
topic.
person.
We going from topic.
Yes, I'm like,
We going from topic to topic because now she keeps saying stuff
doesn't
that's just
wanna be
making me
around
like,
him.
yo, you woman. Sometimes y'all confuse me. Y'all confuse me because you're saying that you don't want to be up under a dude every day.
No, I like
But
to
then-
be up under a dude. Like,
you said
no.
my goodness.
So this is what it is, right? I don't like to be under a dude every day, but I do like to spend quality time with whoever I'm dating. I'm a Leo. I need attention. So when I finally do, and I don't date a lot, so when I finally do date someone, I do like to be around them as often as I can.
What's often?
Out of a 7-day week, I want to at least see you 4 days. If you live in Brooklyn. Now, if you live in another borough that I'm not in, then I could settle for like, a weekend or something like that. But I want to at least see you enough where I'm like, all right. Like, I gotta just know I'm on your mind all the time, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm that person. I need to know you are. I am engraved in that bitch.
Damn.
Yeah.
You heard what she said?
I heard. Engraved.
Yeah. If I'm not on your mind, the fuck? I'm on somebody's mind.
Let me see who over here talking. Oh, somebody said Johnny got zoned.
Shout out to my best friend Johnny.
Johnny got zoned. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you end up in the friend zone. And what makes a dude go in the friend zone? What's that about? How does a guy end up in the friend zone?
Ooh, it's easier than you think.
I'm an avid.
First of all, there's no attraction.
Well, not you, but
no. Go ahead, Butter.
No, because if you think about it, friend zone means I'm not attracted to you, and even if you did try,
not necessarily.
Friend zone means I'm not attracted to you in that physical sense. Nothing you can do after that can make me feel like we're gonna end up sleeping together.
You never had a friend though that like you liked, or a guy you met that you really liked, and you're like, you know what? I don't want to take it there with you because I want you around in my life for a while, and I know that if I sleep with you, I know if I deal with you, I know I'm a demon. It's gonna end bad. You never thought about that? Like you never just met a man and just been like, yo, I just really rather be friends, because taking it there is gonna become toxic, and we're not gonna be cool anymore.
No, because sleeping with you is loving you.
No.
So basically, what she's saying, then why you gotta get all Barry White?
Not because if I want to sleep with you and you want to sleep with me, we're gonna sleep together. We're gonna do that. Right.
So you saying that you need a friend before you need?
I'm saying we could have been friends, or we could be friends after.
Oh. Okay.
See, I don't.
Why not?
Go ahead. No, say what you want to say.
I'm not like that. Like, I'm a type of person that, like, if I meet a guy and he's really cool, but I could see like bullshit with him, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to sleep with you. I'd rather just remain your friend so that you can remain in my life for a while. Because I had like a really close friend at one time like that. Like I met him and I actually was trying to hit on him. I gave him my number when I met him, and he told me he thought I was a dyke. Cause like when he met me, I was arguing with my female friend in White Castle, and like she lived
like her.
You was coming off a little bit strong. No,
because
you was like, yo.
she lived with me. This is like college days, so she lived with me and my family. So
he just
assumed that he didn't know all that.
Yeah, so
he just heard us talking about we were like living together, and he was like, "Well, I thought you were a dyke," and I'm like, "Bro, I clearly was."
And what he saw was two females arguing and one behaving more masculine than the other in a dominant way.
No, it wasn't even that. He literally said, I heard you say something about y'all living together. I assumed that y'all were in a relationship.
How much you want to bet he pictured you guys as one, trying to figure out which one's the feminine one and which one's the masculine?
Well, I don't know what he
And whoever was doing
the
yelling with the hands more aggressive was probably
I don't think it was that. Like, this is when you're young. You know when you're young, you
it's a long time
assume
ago.
everything. Like, this is, again, I'm like 20-something, 20, like maybe 22, 23 years old. And it was one of those things where I really had a crush on him. And then he told me he had a girlfriend at the time. He used to sneak away just to, hit me, when his girlfriend wasn't around. And I just felt so special. Like, oh my God, this is my secret lover. Oh my God. And I went to hang out with him one day and I was like, you know what? No. I don't want to do this. No. And then after that, we became so close where he's pulled a wedgie out of my booty for me before. This is how close we became.
Like a best friend.
Like a best friend.
That tried to holler at you. That just goes back to my original point that I was trying to make.
Well,
just want to coin that. Just want to coin that. Right?
Well, that's why I laughed when you said that.
I just want to make sure we coin that.
Whoever it is that sounds gay.
What?
That you are a dude, you that close to a female, and all you want to do is pull a wedgie out?
No. That was after I friend zoned it though. Like I went to go hang out with him. He tried to get
found
some.
himself with free feels after.
No. He tried to get some, and I was just like, nah, I'm not having this. We didn't sleep together, anything like that. And then maybe like I stopped talking to him because I get real funny. Like I just disappear on niggas. And I probably stopped talking
Leo.
to him for like, you know how we are. It's just horrible. I stopped talking to him for like a few months, and then I came back and was like, hey. And then we just started hanging out, and it became a thing where we used to hang out every week, go get drunk, like have the best. Like I had some of the best, funnest times in my life. Like
where was his time for a girlfriend?
I'm
he's
Celeste.
doing all
You
those
gonna make
things
time
with
for
you.
me? I don't know where she was at. That ain't my concern. All I know is I was just my best friend. And
Check this out.
we always hung out.
Check this out. I don't mean to just abruptly switch the subject, but we was talking about something earlier, right?
Okay.
And we was talking about fupas.
Yeah.
But I don't want to expose a fupa. What I want to talk about.
I've already exposed my
we
fupa.
don't want to do that. But what I look at you, saw your face. What I want to talk about is why women hide their stomachs. Like, why do you do that? And especially when you're dating a guy that really likes you, why do you feel the need to constantly hide your stomach, especially in the house, during sex, whatever it might be?
If you're a man that all day long you're on social media liking skinny, exotic-looking women, what do you think your woman or a girl who's trying to date you is going to feel like? That's what you like. So now you get a natural chick who has a little bit of stomach here and there. And the first thing we're going to think is, okay, well, how do I live up to who his fantasy crush is or who all his fantasies are?
Okay, let's delete social media out of the equation.
Okay.
Let's not use that excuse.
I don't even be thinking about all of that. I really don't be thinking about. That's a scary thought to keep on thinking about what he may be comparing me to.
Right, but that's not.
But also,
I never really thought about it like that.
Depends on the caliber of man you're talking to. Now, if you're talking to a man who is of a higher caliber, a high, let's say, value man, a man who might, be a mini celebrity or something like that.
You talk about me?
No, but if you seriously, if you talk to a man like that, then you're gonna be thinking more of, damn, like, all right, I know what he's capable of getting, but you're with me, so I hope I'm living up to those standards. I mean, when you with a regular Joe Schmo, you like, nigga, you gonna get this fupa how it is, but if not, yeah.
See, I'm not even thinking about it like that. What I'm thinking about it like this, right? I'm thinking about it like this. If you got a little jelly belly, right? We met you like that, okay? We saw you. We like, oh, she look good. That's it. You take your shirt off, whatever. We met you like that. So you don't really have to hide it anymore. You understand what I'm saying? So like even during sex, like a lot of the times people like to have sex with the lights off the first time. No, I want to see everything.
Nah, I'm not gonna be able to get into it with the lights off.
I want to see why?
You gotta pay for me to get a new body for me.
Wait, you want
no,
the lights
wait.
on?
You said you want them
No,
on?
I want the lights off.
You want them off.
Okay.
What about a dimly lit?
Yo, cut the lights off so I can
talking.
get freaky, alright? With the lights on, I ain't trying to do all that.
Why?
Y'all don't like niggas looking at me. Like, don't be looking all that. Let me do what I do in the dark. Let me wow you. Let me surprise you. Don't be looking all in my face like this. Like, nah, man, get out of here.
That's a turn on.
What?
No.
To the lights on?
If I want to see the lips, I want to see everything. You know what I'm saying? That's a turn on. Nobody wants to like fantasize. Cause see, here's the thing. You may not know this. When you turn those lights off, we thinking about something else. That's why. Cause we don't know what you look like anymore.
Light a candle, my nigga.
That's an interesting.
You can see my silhouette.
She said, "Light a candle,
my
my
nigga."
nigga.
Alright, I don't need all that extra. You looking at me like this, and I'm like, is he a fucking serial killer?
Nah, but
that's
a freaky. Anyway, go ahead. What you want to say?
I don't like if I'm with you, and we're getting sexual. To me, I do like the lights dim just a little bit because the bright lights thing is kind of like unnatural or something. I don't know. It's something about fucking in the nighttime that the reason why I don't want the lights is not because I'm trying to hide from you. I would like something dimly lit, set a mood, and even in all the dark, it's really nice to explore your body that way too. Even though I'd like to see you pounding away with that serious face, that's cool. But
see, that's for the morning sex. Like if I'm the first time I'm having sex with a guy at night,
dark?
Let's have the dark sex in the morning.
The dark sex.
I've already wowed you with the pussy. Now in the morning, you can see what was wowing you. But let me be comfortable at first. Don't
What if
just,
it's
Oh my
attached to
God, this is not
just-
making any sense to me right now.
How?
I make
Because-
sense. If it's in the dark, it's gonna be more sensual. If it's with dimly lit candle.
Okay,
or
so
dimly
you're
lit,
saying
it's sensual.
you're saying that
Big bright lights like this is pornography.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
like this is a production.
Yeah, it's
here.
like the pornography.
all right. So you don't know that dudes want to make a production in their mind.
Call me back again, and then you can just keep seeing it in person.
Facts.
Oh shit.
As we
That's what we trying to do. We trying to make a production. But anyway, at the end of the day, I understand what you're saying. You're saying that it's more sensual with the lights dim.
How about this? I'm gonna fuck your head up because you ever took a shower with somebody?
Mm-hmm.
Are the lights on or off?
They're on.
Man.
They're on, right?
Wait, hold on.
Here's my thing. If I'm in a
It
shower
depends
with you,
on what time you got finished fucking because
no, but we gonna fuck in the shower.
yeah,
Are
but
the lights
sometimes
on or
you just
off?
go right in the shower and turn the shower
Are
on
the
in the
lights
dark
on
and
or
everybody just do what
So
they do.
isn't it sexy as fuck a dark shower?
Yes.
I've never tried it in the dark.
Oh yeah.
But see, I think it
I light a
depends
candle
on
and
how
fuck your whole
comfortable
head
you
up.
are. It all comes down to comfortability. Like if you're with somebody and you're comfortable with them seeing your body how it is, and they love you down from your head to the rolls to the toes.
Mm-hmm.
Fine then, you like keep all the lights on. But if it's one of those things where like, yo, I just met you and we're getting to know each other.
I'm saying,
and
you
I don't
one night
know
stands
yet.
with the lights all just blaring like.
You said one night stand. What?
No, I'm just
Why?
saying, like she said, if I just met you, like if it's a casual sex thing, whatever it takes to turn me on is how it's gonna be. How about when it be dark and if a dude just walk over and turn on the light on you? Are you
Yeah.
comfortable with that?
Oh
No,
yeah, that's a good question.
If we're in the dark and the guy
Yeah, like
turn-
if we're starting off that way and then all of a sudden he just get up and walk and turn on the whole light.
Click.
Yeah,
Like,
and
nah.
you're like a deer in the headlights, like, oh shit,
Nah.
let me hide the fucking fupa.
Nah, I'm
Fupa
telling
is
you,
out. Oh, fucking fupa's out. Wait a
It's
minute,
not
the
even-
bye-byes are out, the fupa.
I'm gonna tell you, it's not
Fucking
even fupa. You know I'm the queen of making faces. I have ugly sex faces. So no, nigga, don't turn the light on because if you're actually doing your thing and I'm moaning, I
All
don't
right,
want
so
you
here's
to
the thing.
see
So
my,
here's another
like,
thing.
bone
So here's
face. Like,
another
nah.
thing. See, we gonna have to work on you, right?
Nah, you gotta work on
We
me.
gonna have to work on you. Check this out,
You
right?
gotta work on me.
Niggas don't. If you make an ugly face, most likely a nigga gonna like that shit because that's what he meant.
That's
You
what I
understand
thought.
what I'm saying? If you make an ugly face, he gonna be like, yeah, make that ugly face again. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I can't let niggas always see the ugly face.
The ugly
though.
face is probably the
No.
best face you could ever make.
And then
that
that's
shit
when
probably
niggas
turn a
gonna
nigga
stalk
on.
you. When
Nigga
you
probably-
let niggas
nigga
do
probably-
all that, they gonna stalk you.
So to
Oh, my
avoid
God.
them looking at the body, you do the ugliest face so that they could be like perplexed by the face.
What? We both was like, wait, what? What?
Like, say they click on the light, would you make the
That's a
ugliest
moment.
face to like avoid them looking at the body, or you don't mind?
Oh,
You can morph your body into the sexiest thing in the world while you're buck naked in the lights, though.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't.
You morph
I really
your body?
don't care.
Yeah, you turn that whole ass over and suck it in and cock this up, and this will look this way, and he's gonna look erect. You can morph your whole body into sexual.
She morphs.
I don't have like. Listen,
I'm not saying
either-
that's what you do, but for the ladies that are paying attention, like I'm pretty sure if you're buck naked and you don't really care for how your body looks like that, you can contort your body in ways to be sexy until
I'm gonna arch his back, and that's your contortion, my
then
nigga.
if that's what it is,
And if
Alright.
you want to grab my stomach in the meantime, in between time,
That's sexy,
on
though.
you.
Peachiesuze.
Peachiesuze. Why do you keep making him call you
Peachiesuze, because that's your name. Your name Peachiesuze, and your name Butter Muffin, right?
Butter muffin. You know I'm gonna call you that. I'm gonna run out with it. Butter muffin.
Peachiesuze and Butter Muffin. Listen, why do you sound so like hurry up
Say
and just
what it
get this
is.
shit? Like it's like you sound like when you ready to have sex, you like, all right, nigga, hurry up, get this shit over with, boom,
That's not nice.
get it up.
No,
No, I'm just
I
saying,
think
but
it
that's
depends.
how she like whatever, nigga, rub
I
my
think
back.
it depends, though.
clip
I
my
think it depends
toenails,
on the
nigga.
situation. Like, a lot of times it's hard for me to connect with people. It's very hard for me to connect with people. So if
You a Leo.
And a lot of times when I have had sex, I'm gonna be honest with you, it has been a situation where maybe I drank too much, maybe I smoked too much, maybe my pussy was a little too turned up. So it's like, hey, I want this itch scratched. So it's not very often where I really like, and I don't have sex a lot.
You don't usually take advantage.
Huh?
You don't usually take advantage.
Take advantage of what?
You said you don't have sex a lot. So
no, I don't. I had sex twice last year.
Oh.
Okay, like I really don't, and that was when I flew out to London. Like I'm flying out for dick. I haven't had sex with an American man in 2 years. Like, so I don't really just be.
You heard that, fellas? She ain't had none of that good old American sausage.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Why?
I don't want it.
Is there a difference between American beef and London beef?
I think it's more sensual. It all depends. Because American niggas, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all of them, but you do find some that's more like, yo, like. You know, they gonna make you feel good, but they gonna want they nut. So
you want to make love every time?
No, I don't want to make love every time because I don't always connect with
you. You want to make love 80% of the time.
I don't want to make love all the time.
50% of the time.
I want to be fucked right. American niggas ain't fucking me right, period.
Wow. I don't know. So are you trying to say, the accent or something? Like, how does the accent sound from the people where you going? You got to be able to imitate this.
So I'm going to be real with you, right? I think it's the smells. I think it's everything. It's the how do you smell? Mm-hmm. How does your skin feel? Mm-hmm. How are you? She wants
to go to France. She wants to. Oh, you smell so good. I want to kiss your mouth, your face.
No,
let me
it's
smell
not
you.
even like that.
Let me see your hair. You want to?
No, it's not even like that. Like New York niggas are nasty, right? They gonna do some nasty shit. You gonna be like, okay, but then you be like, all right, you wanna eat my butt? How many bitches' butts have you ate?
Oh
like,
my god!
You know what I'm saying? Like
it's not even
like
that serious.
But that's how like when you have sex with a New York nigga, it just be like, yo, you probably like 6 degrees of separation. You done fucked 3 of my homegirls that we don't even know like that has happened. And
that's so deep right there.
But that's the truth though. That's the
so
truth
deep.
about it. You know what I'm saying? So when you're
that's not every dude, you know.
Huh?
That's not every dude, you know.
I know it's
some
not every
dudes
dude,
are
but I'm
reserved.
just
I
saying,
lost
like,
my virginity when I was 21. See, I can say that on camera. Don't rub my back. That's not an odd situation. Because when I was 25, I went to fuck. No. But anyway, no, but seriously, you know but that's not what I'm saying. What I got what you're saying, and I like the fact that you put it together. You said 6 degrees of separation. Most likely, you probably smashed one of my homegirls or whatever. Now, the reason why I could say that I kind of agree with that, because if I was the type of dude to take advantage of all the homegirls that I could have smashed. Then
would you have?
That would be
like that's like case. It would be. You know, everybody kind of knows me and shit in Brooklyn like that, so it would be. Yeah.
Smash.
So that's why I don't do it. But there are guys that will take advantage of the situation and take it down every time they get a chance to. So I understand that, but you still got to tell me the difference between London beef.
It's new beef. It's new beef.
It's new beef.
It's new beef.
How is it like?
It's exotic beef to you?
It's exotic beef. That like how when a nigga get an exotic bitch, it's exotic beef.
Exotic beef.
It's just
it's Worcestershire.
You know, that's
Worcestershire
all it is.
seasoning in it.
Huh?
That's all
I said
it
it's
is.
got Worcestershire seasoning.
She tired of that. What's that nigga name?
I'm just tired
what's
of
the dude? The
dick.
tiger. What's his name? The tiger man. What's his name?
Who's that?
Steve Irwin. That's the crocodile hunter.
No, the other guy, the tiger man.
The one that got eaten by the tiger.
That's that Tiger King beef she getting over there, right?
I'm just saying that I enjoy it more. I enjoy the feel of it more. I enjoy the sensualness of it more.
All right.
Just enjoy
Can I ask you? Is it a difference in the culture?
The
the size. I ain't worried about the size. I'm just saying, is it a difference in the culture? Like what is it?
I think it's just okay. I've been here so long, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm not appreciated, right? I'm older. Niggas ain't appreciating me like that, right? You go over there and
she's still 25. She's still 25. Right?
I'm still 25. Yeah. You go over there and someone actually appreciates you, and you're like, yo, like I think it's a turn on when a man asks me, yo, can I come?
Wait.
Yes, King.
Hold on, wait. Say this again. You said
you don't say I'm about to.
When a man asks you, can I come? Can I come?
Can I come? Because it's like, yo, you want to make sure.
That nigga's playing. He's playing. Hold on, wait. Time out. She said, because we just for the post edit. She said what?
It's a turn on when a man asks you, "Can I come?" Because at the end of the day, you want to make sure that I've reached my epitome. You want to make sure that I have been fulfilled, and now you're going to worry about yourself. And that's what I'm talking about. The difference is, a New York nigga is just going to get in that shit, pound it out, and 2 minutes later, all right, well, you know, don't eat my pussy for 20 minutes and fuck me for 2 minutes, bruh. It's not adding up.
You said don't eat your pussy for 20 minutes and fuck you for 2 minutes.
No, eat my pussy for 30 minutes.
She has, she has some bad experiences. God damn.
Like, I mean, for me, the sex is different with different culture of people anyway. But I'm not gonna generalize all New York dudes and say that they're lackadaisical with how they service you.
You know what?
How I demand it is usually something that's spoken about in advance, and it never comes across as a demand, though.
But you know what? I think
it comes across as just sexual conversation. It's
everything in general, right? Because of course, like, a man's power is gonna turn you on, right? A man being like an alpha male in the bedroom, all that is gonna turn you on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Know how to choke me, know how to do, like, that's all a turn on, right?
Can I tell you what some of these people are saying on my live?
Yeah, let's read the motherfucker. Read mine.
All I'm saying is that new culture, new things, new appreciation, and guess what? When that gets old, I'm sure I'll be moving on to the next one, and then the next one, and the next one. But for right now, that's my current thing.
Mm-hmm.
I like UKP.
Andrew
said, it's the accent.
It is.
And then
somebody said she's scared.
She's scared of what?
I don't know.
She's scared of that New York beef.
You know what? You know what I'm scared of?
That good old beef that you find in the garbage can after they throw the food out for the rest of the night.
I'm scared of the New York homosexual because the last few men that I've tried to seriously date have been homosexuals.
Okay, we have to.
On that path, and I don't even want to call them homosexuals, right? Because they had their own place to reside, but wanted to try to live off of me.
Hold on, let's pause this for a second, right? Because we went from one topic to the next, so now we're gonna stay on this. We're gonna get to the right. Okay. So let me ask the question: what is a hobosexual? She didn't say homosexual because we don't talk like that around here, but she said hobosexual.
Okay.
What is that?
That is basically a man who uses you for a place to stay. So he's homeless, so he has to finesse and caress for a place to stay. I'm sorry if my
he can also stay at several different places too.
I should have took it out.
Finesse and caress all you want. Huh?
He can also stay at several different homes too, without you knowing. He will leave a couple of things over by you.
So a hobosexual. So are you saying that there are many men in New York in general?
There's a recognized pattern at this point.
Let me tell you why. Just in case you may not know that the hobosexual exists so rampant. Mm-hmm. Is because right? Let me tell you why.
Homosexuality.
Right. Let me tell you why, right? It's because the average rent in New York City is so high. And also, the average guy in New York or the average man in New York.
The lack of proper jobs.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, and also, not too good upbringings. You know what I'm saying? Like, our parents, not my parent, but the parents from our generation was on drugs and you know what I'm saying? They was fucked up. But for the most part, a lot of us had to suffer from that. So if you didn't get your life right,
poverty of life skills,
then you end up hopping from one place to another. So when you meet a nice woman who's willing to cook you a nice pan of big macaroni and cheese,
you use her.
No.
You use her.
That's what a hobosexual is, though. That's what a hobosexual is. Someone that knowingly does it.
Say what
because there's some guys that don't know that they're doing that.
I was just about to say that. There's a lot of guys that do it that don't know they're doing it. But
how you don't know that you're advantaging a female with your dick for things that she has?
Because they just
think
look
that's
at
a relationship.
Because you know what? A lot of these motherfuckers thinks that they're prizes. Nigga, you ain't no motherfucking prize. I am doing charity work.
Wow.
You are not a prize. But a lot of them think they are prizes and they need to be humbled. Your dick ain't that good, boo boo.
Well, let me tell you something.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you something,
Yes.
and everybody gonna love this one. I hope you tuned in. I just want to let the world know that the price of dick has gone up.
It
All
has,
right,
though.
I'm just letting you know.
It
Now,
sure has.
all right. So back to what you were saying.
It sure
Y'all want
has.
some real dick?
You guys,
leave
you
New
guys
York.
have invaluable.
You want some good dick,
Invaluable.
loving dick? Leave New York City, because these niggas ain't giving you nothing but some shared penis and a fucking headache. Period. Shared.
But there's
Shared
actual
penis.
loyal guys out there.
There are.
You know what I'm saying?
You had to chew on your cud.
Chew on your cud.
Chew your cud.
No, but I'm just saying, at the end of the day, you know, it's I just don't get the concept that you're saying, and I'm not gonna agree with you. Let's see. Andrew said, men spend too much money trying to appear rich to women. That's why they can barely afford a crib, because they paying too much for that car or clothes to impress the woman. In New York, I can see that happening a lot too.
But I feel like men don't do that to impress us. Men do that to impress other men.
No, sorry, that's
Men-
fruity. That's fruity. But hold on, let me just say this. Yeah, because if you're doing something to impress another man, you might want to check your temperature, homie. But what I want to do is say this, right?
Y'all don't know y'all
Everything.
doing it for other people, but y'all are.
Nope.
Y'all always want to one up the next guy. Y'all want to look bigger than the next guy.
Nope.
So you're definitely doing it for the next man.
Nah.
Well, here's
No,
the
that's a
rationale. Here's
different
the
type of
rationale,
nigga right there.
Burn. Here's the rationale behind what she's saying, right? You're a man. You may like nice cars. If you can afford to get like a nice Ferrari on the road, you already know every time you get out that car, you're gonna get questioned about. Oh, son, what type of muffler is that? What's it sitting on? And you answer these questions, and maybe for some dudes they feel prideful because it's like, I'm the man. He loves my car.
So let me explain this
Get
to
it?
you.
He loves my car.
I'm going to say something real right now, and I hope you watching. I hope you listening at the Red Couch. Everything that a man does is for a woman. I'm going to tell you why. Everything that you do, I don't care if you brush your teeth. I don't care if you do anything. You know why? Because what are you living life for? You're living life to create life.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to attract. Exactly. Well, hold on, wait a minute. You almost called me with that one.
She started clapping.
But no, but at the end of the day, you got a point. But everything that a man does is to attract a woman. Everything. I don't care if you got a car, you're getting it. You niggas be like, yeah, I want it so I can look good by myself. Man, get the fuck out of here. If you single, you got that car because you're trying to attract the opposite sex so that you can create life and keep life going. That's the way that I see it. I don't see me trying to impress another man. Hell to the mother. No. We're not doing that.
So in other words, the car is just for you to impress yourself.
But
The
I feel
car
like
is just for you to you're pleasing yourself with a nice vehicle.
I feel like it's a subconscious thing, right? Because yes, you're trying to get pussy, but at the end of the day, you're trying to outdo the next nigga, right? When guys get a new car,
Okay.
When guys get a new car, this and that, you think women, we can tell the difference? No. But what? Oh, when I bring this to the hood, my niggas is gonna go crazy.
No, so let me try to give you
these niggas gonna go crazy.
Get the fuck out of here.
I got these new Yeezys. Niggas is gonna go crazy. So who you trying to impress? Me or these
that
niggas?
Sound like some
First thing
other
you
shit.
probably be
I
saying
don't
is
know.
like,
That sound like some other shit. I don't know.
Impress me by paying the bill.
They can't get this. Niggas gonna be hating.
Hold
Let me
on.
put it on because they.
I can't
And that's what
believe
people
this. Do y'all hear this?
When men take pictures of their
Have y'all heard
sneakers, they
yourselves?
drip, they this, they that. Women, we not looking at that. We're not like, oh my God, look at his gold teeth and drip. Wow. It's other niggas y'all doing that for. Like, yeah, nigga, look at my drip. Look at this. Look like, that ain't for us. We ain't. Like I said, you want to impress a woman? Pay a bill, get her car fixed, do little shit like that. Then you're impressing women. But when y'all trying to get all jiggy and do all this and all that, you're trying to impress another man.
All right, so let me just explain this.
And have him ask you, where'd you get that?
Exactly. But want to act like it's for women.
Nah, because you ain't fucking with me. Because I know I don't do this shit. I don't know what the hell she talking about. I mean, I can understand what she's saying, but
You can comprehend the jealousy.
I can see where a guy might do that, and I guess Some dudes are lame like that, and I guess that's what they do. But I don't give a F. I had to say F about what the next man has, and I really don't care if they care about what I have, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to take care of my family. Once again, it depends on the level of maturity, and once again, I'm a New York nigga. I ain't never say I was a New York nigga before, but I'm saying it now. I'm a New York nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just different now.
But it's a self-conscious thing. You can say that now, but if you actually look back and look at the things you've done, it's about self-realization, right? And I had to talk about that today. Self-realization is one of the hardest things to do, because once you look at yourself and say, yo, maybe I really do this because of this, so maybe I do this because of that.
But you're saying everything? What are you saying?
No, I'm not saying everything.
What are you
just
saying?
in
Like
general.
what? Like just the material stuff? What are you saying?
With just little things you do, just in general. Just in, like, it comes down to self-realization. Like, why do I do this? Why do I do that? Once you realize you're doing it for a particular reason, you're like, oh,
How about this? We do it for the ladies. We do it for the woman. Right? We do it for the woman.
For the attention.
But in the process, if a nigga see that you up, they be like, yo, niggas gonna be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? My shit is tough. My shit is hot. Whatever it is.
It makes you feel better.
About what? So myself?
No, like, okay, example. I'm a female, right?
Mm-hmm.
If a man says, oh, you're so beautiful, da-da-da-da, it's one ear out the other. If a woman stops me and says, hey, you're so beautiful, I hold on to that, because I'm like, damn, that made me feel good. It's the same way with men.
Okay, but
if a female comes up to you and says, like, oh, yo, those sneakers is hot or something like that, you may look over it. But if a nigga come up to you like, yo, bro, those shits is fire, that's gonna really make you be like, word, a nigga said these shits is fire, I gotta wear these every day.
Guys,
what?
Because you see,
I just guess I gotta be different then.
No, you're a different type of dude then.
Look, yo, my boy said I ain't never get fresh for another man.
No, exactly. And there's nothing wrong with that. But where it becomes a problem is where you can ignore your woman and what she's saying about, you know, your overall spiciness, your agenda, how you look, and this and that. It would be only aloof of a man to not pay attention to that, but you would rather go out the street and receive accolades from people outside, like whether it be man or woman outside. You
sound like T.I. right now.
No, well, inside the house is where it matters the most, especially when y'all step out together as a couple. Y'all sharp together.
So let me ask you, Butter, what makes you feel happier if, like, a woman tells you she likes something you're wearing, or a man?
I give compliments to women all day.
No, but I'm saying, like, which one, like, resonates with you more? Like, if a man's like, yo, you're beautiful. If a woman stops you and be like, oh my God, I just want to let you know I think you're so pretty.
I mean, I think it's cool when the woman does that, but when the men, to me, if you catcalling to me and all that, thanks.
All right.
That's more prideful to me, because it's like the men see me the way that they should. Sexy, beautiful, a presence to be admonished when you see me. Women know what time it is when they see me, so they don't really have to say much. It's cute when they say, oh, I really like... They could put their pride to the side and say, I really like the way your hair looks, or how'd you do your makeup? Yeah, I could give you tips on that, but from a man, it's something else. It's like he's never been... Maybe I'm a narcissist.
I'm gonna... No, I don't think that. But I will say that I don't believe you are a narcissist at all.
No.
But I will say this, right? A man giving me a compliment is okay. A woman giving me a compliment is okay. A man over complimenting me, I don't like that shit. Like, yo, that jacket is tough, son. All right, cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, that jacket is tough. Nah, yo, that shit is tough. Yo, my bro, come. No, nigga. You doing too much right now. You doing too much. You're not gonna be over complimenting me right now.
So see, Black the Business says she fucking virgins out there.
Oh, you scroll. That's way back in the conversation.
Nah, I went down now. It's
yeah,
up
you
like
need to.
This,
yeah, that's way long time ago.
I'm not fucking virgins. I'm fucking.
She talking about she went out of town, found some beef. Actually, you know what? Let me not even say it like that, because maybe this was a setup. You already have the guy set up out of town.
I'm not even. That's a story for another day.
Okay, all right. I'm
That's-
trying to get deep into your mind.
That's a onesie story. That's
a onesie story.
That's a story for another.
What's
day.
What's the worst?
Somebody said, "What the fuck y'all smoking? Can I get a bag?"
What's the nothing? Absolutely nothing. Do you see any smoke
it's
around
butter.
here? We don't smoke in here. What's the worst thing that a guy has ever said to you? And if you could come up with that really quick, that means I understand what you're saying about leaving New York.
The worst thing that a guy has ever said.
Mm-hmm. And you don't even gotta go too deep into personal shit, but I'm just saying. If you
I already
want to.
got the answer because
Damn,
I clearly
brother.
remember it.
What?
The guy recently told me that I was being dismissive to him and acted like, and I didn't acknowledge it.
All right, that's too recent. We ain't talking about nothing recent before he watching.
Nah, that's a terrible thing to have said to me because I'm somebody that's so mindful of people and their feelings and this and that, and it's just not fair to say that without a reason that I dismissed
said what?
you. He
You
said
dismissed-
I was dismissive
Well,
to
you're
him.
you're not explaining the whole situation.
That's true.
Why would he say something like that?
I was in my work setting
Mm-hmm.
and doing what I do and finishing up doing what I was doing, and all the person had to say was, "I'll be over here when you're ready." But instead of saying that, I don't know exactly what caused the issue in between that time to make him feel as if I was like not paying him no attention at all and dismissive. Who knows? Communication is key. I'm a communicator.
Well, one thing that guys, women, everybody should know is that when your partner is at work, they are at work. You have to respect that. And that even goes back to when I was asking Peachiesuze, that's her name.
It's gonna be
Peaches. Even when that goes back to when she was talking about what she was talking about earlier. You have to remember one thing about guys and women. Men, women, we are different in every different way. In every way.
From each other as an individual, you mean?
As an individual.
Because most women
now,
are the same and react the same way to stupid shit.
No, we have some similar qualities. And I think it's all goes along with your astrological sign too, right?
What is your sign?
I'm a Leo, same as you.
Oh, when's your birthday?
August 2nd.
Okay, I'm the 9th.
Right.
So you're an asshole like me. Why did you act like you don't know better?
I'm not an asshole.
You act like you don't know better.
I'm not an asshole. I didn't want to tell you. I'm just talking to you.
You guys are sharing a Leo commonality of assholeness.
That's why I know we can just talk.
But you know both of us. Would you think?
I mean, I know quite a few Leos that
are Leos not assholes?
I'm not an asshole.
I didn't say it.
I'm not an asshole.
I've come to terms to accept it. When people first say, it's like, are you kidding me? Do you know how great I am? You know how loyal I am? Then I had to stop and think, because self-realization is one of the hardest things for us to do.
Who?
People in general.
I thought you were saying.
Don't
No,
like to
not Leo.
self-actualize.
I mean, people in general.
People don't really like to self-actualize.
It's hard to just be like, yo, maybe this is what it is. And I had to come to the point where I was like, yo.
Okay, this is what my
asshole.
boy said this. He said he wants to know what's the worst thing a guy did during sex. Let me ask that question again. What is the worst thing a guy did during sex?
So we're shifting the topic
we
right
on the
now.
red couch. That's what he said. He wants to know that.
What's the worst thing a guy did
during sex?
To me or to himself?
I mean, I remember long ago, I was gonna fuck this guy. He was my boyfriend at the time. I was in high school, so this is a really long time ago.
The people would like to see your face.
And I just remember, like, we were about to have sex, and he was so excited, right? And so, like, you know, he went in, and he got soft, and he could not get back up.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
probably made one of those faces.
No, I didn't know, because I'm like,
with you.
if I tell you the situation, right?
What happened the second time?
I mean, he became my boyfriend, so he's my boyfriend.
This is what I'm saying. So the first time he was soft because he was nervous.
The first time he was
Second
hard,
time he
went
tore
in,
that ass
and then
up.
just went. I wouldn't say that. Like, at that time, I didn't know what sex was. You
Okay, so then we can't use him. Then we have to. What is the worst thing?
Okay, that a guy's done during sex.
Right.
I don't know. Like, I guess I'm so dismissive.
Because you're not. She's not. She doesn't have a lot of sex like that. She's not.
No, but that doesn't mean I haven't had. Like,
No, she's.
The worst thing a guy has done during
No,
sex.
that does no.
Very tight.
I still get it in. Let's be.
She don't get it in, and it's okay to be that
what?
way. It's okay to be that way.
So another thing.
Why do women? Why do men? Why are men considered great when they have sex with multiple women, but women are considered to be hoes when they have sex with multiple men?
Because the double standard exists. This is why you keep your numbers quiet. You're not supposed to tell. First of all, when you tell a dude how many dudes you've been with, or he asks you for your number, they're multiplying that by how many others.
By 2.
No, I think
Are you talking about when a woman says how many dudes?
If I tell a guy I've had 20 partners, he's gonna be like, all right, that's at least 40. That's how I would think.
If you were a dude,
100. You talking about 20?
He said he'll multiply it by 100.
No,
100.
if you told me you had 20 partners, I would be like,
in your lifespan,
because nobody's going to say 20. No woman is gonna say 20.
What number
it's
should
not
a
gonna
woman
happen.
say?
You know how?
What number should
no
a woman
woman's
say?
gonna say 20.
What number is a safe number for a woman to say?
I'm gonna tell you.
5.
No, if you're 30 something, you should at least have had 30 partners by that time in your life, right? Because let's say you do 2 partners a year.
Who determines the fuck number?
It's actually not a bad.
No, but that's how you look. No, but
right
that's
there.
how
I
you
like
look
that
at
one.
it. Let me tell you, the amount of women in there, right, who had they pussy on their PTR, they pussy as their Abby, would sit there and be like, I've only had less than 20 partners. And I'm like, bitch, you're selling your booty on OnlyFans. How you only had less than 20 partners?
Wait.
Like,
They're selling a visual.
They're
Just
selling
because
a
they
visual.
on OnlyFans doesn't mean that they smashing everybody.
Which is true, but you can't sit there with your ass as your Abby and tell me you've only slept with 13 men. And this is what was going on. Women were in there like, well, no, I'm 30 and I've only had 17 partners. I've only had 13 partners. And I'm like, let's be for real. A woman, your average woman at 30 has had at least 25 to 70 partners, your average woman. Oh, period.
What do you think they tell their gynecologists?
What?
Period.
Hold on, I'm being hit from different sides of the fucking spectrum. What the fuck? Hold on. You said the average woman.
Your average woman
has
30
had
between 25 and 70.
Say that to the camera
partners.
over there, please.
Your average
can move
woman,
over here a little bit so they can make
Your average
sure.
woman at 30 has had between 25 and 70 partners.
Why is it
Period.
25 and 70? Like, where the fuck is the long gap?
Because you have this, right? If your average woman at 30, right, discovered her hold'em late in life.
Discovering her.
Because every woman goes through a hoe phase. I don't care who you are.
I know somebody at 50
God,
that's just trying to get into their whole phase.
Every woman has to do it though. Like if you're the type of
It's
woman
like a
where
rites of passage.
you know, were with your first love from high school and I only slept with him before this time. When you break up, you're fucking and sucking everybody that's out there because you need to find out what dick is about. Period. If you somebody who never really was settled down, guess what? When you first started having sex, you probably was fucking and sucking everybody until you figured out what kind of penis you like for yourself. Then you became more selective of, okay, this is what I want.
Hold on. I gotta change this. Every woman has a whole phase.
Yes.
Yes.
Question mark.
Yes. And if a woman wants to sit there in the front, oh, I've never been through that, well then sis, you ain't lived life. But if you're living life, you done had your whole phase.
You just listen to Burn at the Red Couch with Butter and Peachiesuze. Subscribe, click on the other videos that you like, and make sure you come back to watch what we got for the future.
And press that bell, the notification bell.
That's right, the bell.
Get alerted, y'all.